Welcome back, Love Nation. This is Nina. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Thank you to everybody that has been coming to my channel. Like this video, share this video, and hit that notification bell so you guys know when I drop my next one. Also follow my food shorts. Donate if you can. I am trying to get a food truck, and I will be making a video about that shortly. Let's get straight into week 3 of Diddy's trial. And it goes to say that this was definitely not without fireworks. Now, week 3 kicked off on Tuesday because Monday, Memorial Day, was a holiday. And now we're kicking off Tuesday. This is right after Kid Cudi's testimony and Cassie Ventura's mother. And now we have one of his ex-assistants that everybody wanted to hear about, Capricorn. And let's just get straight into this mess with Capricorn because, again, she let out a lot of tea. And, of course, for YouTube, I will be using coded names, so please try to follow along. And this is from 2fab.com. Former assistant turned director of marketing Capricorn Clark opened up about her evolving relationship with Cassie. Through the years, she worked for Combs, and especially when she took over as Cassie's creative director in 2016. She testified that already by 2008, she and Cassie were starting to have some issues. She got a little bit more bravado as being his girlfriend the longer it lasted. Clark said in court, she went from being more of a sweet model to a feisty girlfriend. When asked if she thought Cassie was very talented, Clark said, I think she had talent and was a very beautiful girl, while also noting that she wasn't a great live performer. She called Cassie not a Whitney, oh my God, or Mariah level talent. This is not funny, this is trial, let's just keep going. But more of a studio artist who needed her voice equalized and engineered. Wow. Oh, the shade. Okay, let's keep going. By the time she returned to work more directly with Cassie in 2016, she said the singer increased pharmaceutical use was preventing her from opportunities that were before us. Clark testified that she saw both Diddy and Cassie use pharmaceuticals increase over the years, and she was professionally involved with them. Despite all this, Clark testified that she feels Diddy gave more attention and resources to Cassie than other artists signed to his label, especially in the earlier years of their relationship from 2007 to 2010. She said that from her perspective, the lion's share of Bad Boy was on Cassie in that first block of time. And she felt that Cassie continued to get the same level of support as the years progressed as artists who were breaking out much bigger than her, like Machine Gun Kelly and French Montana. Throughout, Clark maintained that Combs had complete and total control of Cassie's career. She testified that his approval was needed for everything, from her songs to her appearances in every look. When the couple was arguing, Clark said he will pull back his support. After her firing and subsequent settlement in 2012, Capricorn Clark would return again to Diddy's employment, this time to work as Cassie's creative director from 2016 to 2018, citing that she was having difficulty finding employment. The defense confronted Clark with emails she purportedly sent to Diddy in 2014 and 15 asking him to forgive her. CNN reported that she broke into crying as she looked at these. She had previously said on the stand she felt like Diddy's protector, as he didn't have anyone on his staff looking out for him without her. Digging a little deeper into her 2012 firing and the challenges she had finding work, Clark said that as part of the settlement she and Diddy reached, there was a mutual non-disparagement clause. It also purportedly stipulated that he write her a letter of recommendation, which she said he never did. After that, she said she couldn't get another job in the industry. She claimed that executives from Interscope Records told her to leave Diddy alone or it wouldn't end well for her. But the judge sustained a defense objection, striking it from record. The judge also sustained an objection to her claim that she felt blacklisted in the industry. At this level of business, he holds all the power as it relates to me, Clark said of Combs on the stand, saying that she turned to consulting work to get by. On cross-examination, Clark additionally acknowledged that she again met Diddy about possibly returning to his employment as recently as last year. On April 10th of 2024, the defense noted that defense attorney Mark Agnifilo was in the room alongside Tenny Geragis, I'm butchering those names, and Jonathan Davis, another Combs attorney, when Clark brought attorney Brian Friedman, representing Justin Baldoni, in his ongoing case with Blake Lively and a friend with her to discuss her possible return. In court, Agnifola, I butchered that, asked if Clark could confirm. She said in that meeting that Combs wouldn't be in this mess if he had kept her around. Clark said she probably did say something along those lines as she was seeking the position of chief of staff. She also acknowledged that while her relationship with Combs was 1,000% platonic, she did admit to texting him in June of 2021. The defense read out loud, "Did you ever know that I had the biggest crush on you before I started to work for you? We hung out all the time. I played it super cool. I don't think you knew. I just knew for sure that you'd like to have me around." Clark testified she doesn't remember messaging or saying that, but acknowledges reaching out to him at that time. There was no suggestion as to how Diddy may or may not have responded. After exiting Diddy's employment as a personal assistant, Capricorn Clark said she agreed to return in a role as director of marketing for Sean John's women's line because she would not be in close proximity with him. She also at the time found herself in 2011 serving as Cassie's creative director. It was also around this time that both Cassie and Mescudi testified that they began their relationship. Mescudi is Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi said that he was unaware Cassie was still romantically involved with Diddy when their relationship began. Clark testified she was very concerned about Diddy discovering Cassie Ventura's relationship with Kid Cudi. She said that at one point, Cassie had texted her asking if they could pick her up, and she quickly replied for her to delete the message as Combs paid for both of their phones. She then detailed a frightening encounter with Combs she said happened after he found out. She said he showed up at her house pounding on the door on December 22nd of 2011, and when she looked out the peephole, she noticed his pants were split so far up the seam that his underpants were visible. When she opened the door, Clark testified that Diddy was furious and had a pow-pow as he asked her, "Why didn't you tell me?" She said he then told her to get dressed. "We're going to delete Kid Cudi," with his pow-pow in hand. I am going to pause reading right there. We are going to come right back and finish reading the summary of Week 3, Capricorn Clark, ex-assistant of Diddy, testifying and sharing her detailed graphic information of what happened during her time of employment with Diddy. And the second half of this, you guys, is a mess. Like, share, subscribe, you guys. Share your respective opinions below about how this case is going. Will he be found guilty is what we want to know. So please share your opinion. Again, like, share, subscribe, and until next time, be safe and enjoy your day. Bye, guys.